Hey, call me Shape. And today I'm reacting to a video titled, Pretty Black Women Hate Dating Apps, but Got No Choice. Let's get right into it.
All right, TikTok, let's talk. My single people, my people that are dating. Are y'all really seriously meeting people on these dating apps? Because it's not giving. It's not giving what they promised to give. Hinge, you told me I will be deleting the app, and I have yet to delete the app. So what are we doing? Because I know Paul says in the Bible that it's better to be single. I just don't feel like he was talking about me. Like, I don't think that I'm supposed to be single, but it's giving I'm gonna be single for the rest of my life. That's what it's giving. I don't want to speak it, but I'm just calling it like it is. So where are we meeting people in 2025? Because it can't be the dating apps. It can't. All right, TikTok, let's talk.
Imagine blaming dating apps for why you're single. Dating apps have allowed people to connect with more people in places they will never meet people because they don't even go out as much, right? And women are still failing, and they blame the dating apps. I think you're right. You might be single for the rest of your life, and she's an attractive woman. Imagine that. Here is another video of a lady describing some experiences black women told her about dating apps. Let's listen to what she has to say and respond to it.
I have a lot of black women that come to me and say, well, the data says that black women online send the most messages and get the fewest responses. No. That was one piece of data from OkCupid 15 years ago.
Yeah.
That got
No. Don't try to minimize it. That makes a lot of sense. Y'all send the most messages and get the least matches. That makes a lot of sense. And y'all want to blame Hinge. They think it's Hinge's fault. As if the whole world doesn't realize how chaotic, how masculine our women are. And they don't have to be. They just fell for a lie. They fell for a lie. But they want to blame everyone else but themselves. And that's why a lot of women have turned to chasing men. They have to. But even those women are getting pissed about it. Here's a girl that tells her story about dating in the modern era and now what she really wants to do about it.
Why did I just have a Michael Jackson man in the mirror moment about my dating life? The fact that I am so burnt out from dating is because I've been the one doing the chasing. I've been chasing men in this economy. Why? So I think my goal for 2023 is to just fall back and let the men come to me. Now, I don't know where y'all gonna find me at because I really don't be leaving the house, but we gonna have to make this work. We gonna have to figure this out because I refuse to chase any more men because it really just takes the romance out of that whole situation. You know what I mean? Like, I can't explain it. I just feel like it's not divine feminine energy for me to be doing that. And that's what I want to live in. That's where I want to sit, my divine feminine energy. So y'all gonna chase me.
We're not gonna chase you. And I'm looking at your wrist here. Ray Charles used to grab one by his wrist to tell if she was big or not. That's a big girl. That's why you're chasing. Look, I got nothing against big girls. I got nothing against them. But to assume that the world's gonna be chasing you is crazy. That's just crazy. I don't care what year it is. This was 2023. It just shows you how long women have been suffering online. But again, they blame the dating app. They don't blame themselves. They don't blame being overweight. They don't blame being out of shape. They don't blame having an attitude, okay? So where do you think you're going to go? You're going to go somewhere else? There ain't nowhere else to go. If you can't make it work on the dating apps, you can't make it work. Okay, here's another girl complaining about dating apps. It's the dating app's fault. It's the dating app's fault. Let's see what she has to say and we'll respond to it.
Tell me why I re-downloaded Hinge because my friend got herself a big dog. Ruff, ruff. And obviously that was a huge mistake because I'm matching with guys that have matched with me in the past already, have my number, and follow me on Instagram. Like, what are y'all doing? If it didn't work the last time, it's not going to work this time. Then I'm still seeing familiar faces. I haven't had my account for 2 years. I'm like, what are y'all still doing on this app? What's going on? I'm honestly about to delete it again because I just don't have the time. Everyone's ugly, unfortunately, so yeah.
Everyone's ugly, including you. It's just funny because black girls think that everyone's ugly, everyone else is the problem, not them, not them. Now look, I know this video is titled Pretty Black Women. I had to throw her in there to show what some black women are dealing with when they think they're pretty. When they think they're pretty. You ain't pretty, baby girl. I just had to throw you in there. Anyway, here's another girl that talks about her dating experience. I thought this was pretty interesting. Let's listen to what she has to say, then we'll respond to it.
Honestly, I've had a mixed bag with dating sites. I've been on them for a while, but I will say one thing that's made my success rate go up is by having a very aggressive bio, and I will put my bio here. It weeds out a lot of people.
Let's read her bio. It says, I'm not looking for hookups. Frankly, my vibrator gets the job done 10 out of 10. So ask yourself, how would a casual hookup serve me? Yeah, because going on dating apps is just to serve women, right? Not about us. It's all about serving them. Anyway, I continue. Well, she continues. I'm looking for someone to vibe with and have fun with, aka spend that money. I love having a good time and exploring new places. Favorite things, trying new restaurants, shopping, traveling. And she thinks that writing this is going to weed out. This is going to just tell the world, if you only want to provide, show up. But guess what? Nobody's going to show up. Nobody's coming to save you. Black women. Nobody. Look, I love black women, and I don't mind dating black women, and I'll probably marry a black woman if I ever get married and have kids with a black woman, if I ever have kids, which I probably will have kids. But the thing that is so funny to me is y'all keep blaming the apps for your poor performance. Look, other people struggle on dating apps, not just black women. I'm just saying. And they don't blame the apps. They don't. They know the shortcoming is them. Here's another video of a woman blaming the app. Let's see what she has to say and we'll respond to it.
If you're a black woman on dating apps, you need to stay away from those apps that ask for ethnicity as part of the sign-up process, because the algorithm is going to be biased against you. And you are a baddie, you're on this app and you're wondering why you're not getting a lot of likes, you're not getting a lot of attention, because you are a baddie, but the algorithm is biased and you're going to experience a Love Island effect. And the longer you stay on those kind of apps, the more you're going to be wanting to prove your worth, because of the intermittent reinforcement. You get a few likes and you think, oh, maybe if I just stay a little longer, it might change. It's not going to change. That algorithm is set up in a way that is biased against you, and you're going to have limited options, limited choices, and you might end up choosing somebody that you wouldn't even give a chance to in real life. If you're a black woman,
it's so funny that they think the algorithm is racist. The algorithm is just designed to hurt you, go against you. For what reason? If everybody wanted black women, the algorithm be serving black women everybody. But the opposite is true. If nobody wants black women, the algorithm is going to keep black women far and away. Okay, so some black women have caught on to this belief, this lie that the algorithm is against them. I'm a black man, the algorithm ain't against me. It serves me nothing but attractive women. I haven't been in a serious long-term relationship from dating apps. I'm going to keep it real from you. But the reality of it is, I've dated a bunch of beautiful black women and beautiful women in general, hooked up with a bunch of beautiful women and beautiful women in general. I'm happy about that. The algorithm sends me girls that match with me, like me first. Send me roses on Hinge. But anyway, if you're actually struggling on dating apps, you want help, I recommend you download my book. Right? It's a free ebook. It's called Be Attractive and Shut Up. Chances are you're not really that ugly, or maybe you are kind of ugly. Chances are you're probably putting your foot in your mouth way too often when it comes to dating. When it comes to dating girls, they're going to believe in all the nonsense they want to believe. Your job is understanding how to be quiet so you don't get in the way of seduction. Okay? After you seduce a woman, after you have a successful conquest, from there you can start opening up a little bit more, okay? But overall, my goal, I tell people all the time, just be attractive and keep your mouth shut, okay? It's a free ebook. Click the link below. Anyway, continuing on, we have a woman who describes, oh my God, there's the algorithm, it's against me. But she found a hack. Let's listen to what she said is her way around the algorithm to get matches on dating apps.
So there was this creator on here that said if you change your Hinge profile race to white or Asian and hide it, that your chances of getting likes on Hinge are significantly increased. And so I tested that theory last night. I wish I could tag her, but the video is been deleted. But I tested that theory last night. And sisters, she's not lying. She's not lying, no. That hypothesis is correct. So to back up a little bit, I don't think this has to do with Hinge being intentionally racist. I say that with an asterisk, because essentially the theory is that the algorithm tries to match you with people that you like the most. And for a lot of people, that has to do with the demographics of the area. Where I live, there's a lot of white people and there's a lot of Asian people. So by default, a lot of men, when they're on Hinge, when they're swiping, they're going to see a lot of white women and Asian women. So the algorithm is going to think that that is their preferred race. That is to say that they haven't already gone into the app and tried to just naturally select their preferred race, but the algorithm kind of looks at the people you like and they show you more of that. And so one hack that people have come out with is to change your race and hide it and see if that increases your number of likes. And let me just tell you, I did that last night and it has been about 24 hours. When I tell you my likes have quadrupled just by doing this method, which I am not going to continue because I feel like it's inauthentic, but I wanted to test the theory essentially. But I'm not going to continue doing this now. But it's interesting to note.
You know, it's interesting that black women are willing to lie in order to get matches online. Lie about their race. It's almost like they're not aware that on Hinge and a lot of these dating apps, you could select a preference for race. And you don't gotta buy no special, some preferences you want to choose, like if they have kids or not, you gotta pay extra for. But for the most part, most dating apps, you could choose a preference of race for free, okay? And a lot of people don't put they put as deal breakers like they want to date exclusively white girls, maybe Spanish girls, maybe Asian girls. Very few people put black women as their preference. I do, but very very few people do. That's just the truth, okay? Now, I think it's interesting that they think, oh my God, it's the algorithm against me. No, you're lying, pretending to be a white woman, and now you're popping up in people's feeds that's selected for white women only. So you're deceiving everybody. You deceive the algorithm. You deceive the people that put preferences against black women. You're deceiving people. And maybe you slip through the cracks and somebody said, oh, she's kind of cute. And there are people that are racist, you know what I'm saying? They're prejudiced. They think they don't want a black girl, but they might meet a black girl they find attractive. That might be you. But the truth of the matter is, to think that you need a lie to succeed is just such an awful premise. It's akin to the devil, the Satan. That in order to get ahead in life, you gotta lie, you gotta cheat, you gotta steal. That's what they're doing. Instead of saying to themselves, you know what? I know that less people like black women. I'm just going to be the best black woman I could be. You're trying to lie. But she said, oh, I'm not going to do it because it's inauthentic. Whatever. You already did it. You already quadrupled your matches. We don't need you to do it again. And chances are you might do it again. Because if you're struggling with people that actually prefer black women, you think you're going to do it any better with people who don't like black women? Yeah, those guys that match with you probably take you out for a spin, but they don't really want you. They don't want you. Anyway, here's another girl complaining, Hinge is racist, Hinge is racist. And I heard that she might want to sue them. But I'll let you tell it. I'll let it come from the horse's mouth, and we're going to respond to it.
Social media and dating apps have destroyed dating. Anybody still trying to find somebody through those avenues? Cooked. Absolutely cooked. I still continue to get comments like this on a video I posted a few months ago about jokingly, but I'm being actually very serious, suing Hinge, because that algorithm I feel like is so anti-black, and based on the hundreds of comments of other black women who are having the exact same experience, something is awry. Now, I have been slow to post a response to all the comments I received on that video. It blew up more than I expected because I am no longer on the dating apps. I'm actually taking a very, very cool hiatus from dating because it's just so bad. Why does a dating app have an option to have, I'm figuring out my dating goals, I'm looking for something short term? Like, I'm not looking for that. And it seems like every guy on there is looking for that. But I do have some very good friends who are still actively on the dating apps, who are still trying to find the love of their life. They are black women, they are successful, they are well-traveled, they are multifaceted, they have so many hobbies. They are like the most fascinating, most beautiful and incredible people I have ever met. And
so why don't you marry them? You guys are all hyping each other up. Oh my God, you have you have so many hobbies. You're successful. You're accomplished. Not one time did she say they're beautiful. They got fit bodies, right? They're not overweight and out of shape. She didn't say that one time because you know that's exactly the case for a lot of these women, and they're trying to deceive you. It's the algorithms, not the fact that we're the most overweight, out of shape. And we know that men prefer fit women. But black women don't care what men want, right? What a man wants, none of my, I don't care what he wants. I don't care. It's about what I want. It's about you serving me, serve me, serve me, serve me. That attitude, you know what I'm saying? Because the dating app is just a microcosm of the world. That's all it really is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make it seem, that's why it's so funny to me. Y'all make it seem like it's the dating app against you. It's the dating app. As if the dating app benefits for hating on black women. They don't benefit from it. They don't. All right? But it's just showing you how the world feels about black women in real time. I'm just saying.
App is continuing to feed them the most vile, unemployed, non-serious, hypersexual, scary men like I've ever seen in my life. And I emphasize on them being black women because, yeah, the dating apps seem to be bad for everybody, but I see the experience of my white counterparts on the app. Some of my girlfriends who are white, their app looks completely different. The men they are getting shown completely different. And on top of that, they have an equal parts white men liking them, and the rest of the men are men of color, right? Black men, Asian men, Indian men, all the types of men. So I don't want to open Pandora's box of like, well, yeah, because they don't date black women and they only want to date white women. And I had a lot of those men on my video trying to push that narrative that no one wants to date black women. I rebuke that narrative. So I had.
It is not a narrative. It's so funny to me. It's like y'all think y'all could confuse us by lying. We're not confused. The stats all point to the same thing. You are the least married in America. I didn't make that up. Well, when I die, you die. It'll still be the same. Do I think there's a level of colorism in there? I do. But the reality of it is that you guys are not desirable because you look up to the Cardi B's. We look up the stripper culture. We have people everywhere just twerking. Now, is this all black women? No. But there are a good portion of black women that are out here twerking in Lululemon, twerking in fancy restaurants, twerking on top of tables. I heard a story about a lady who was twerking on top of an SUV, fell off, got hit by a car, and killed. Y'all twerking to your death. I'm just saying, is it all? No, it's not all. It's not all. But black women, y'all don't have any good marketing. Your celebrities, even famous black women are all single moms. How are all famous black women single moms? Virtually all of them. Halle Berry on Mother's Day was caught next to a guy, you know what I'm saying, talking about she's about to get some loving on. Girl, it's Mother's Day. Where are your kids? Black women fell for feminism more than any other race. And they blame everyone but themselves. When are y'all going to blame yourself? You want everyone to hold themselves accountable but yourself. It's everyone else's fault. It's everybody else's fault. It's just fascinating.
Yes, there is a bunny hopping epidemic, but to spew out nobody wants to date black women, yes, it is harder for us. I 100% know that. I know dating as a black woman, it is harder, but I know there are black women who have found success pre-2023. I think that's when the apps really took a nosedive. If you didn't find anyone before 2023, it's like finding a needle in a haystack there. But in the real world, more success than on the dating app. But something about the dating apps just seems so anti-black, and it really pushes this experience. I just feel like dating apps and social media have destroyed the sense of dating. First off, apps being anti-black, but second, nothing is natural about being able to swipe right, swipe left, and decide on how to pick a partner. Especially when now a lot of the men left on the dating apps are not looking for partners. They're not looking for anything serious. They're looking for the quickest little way to get their pee-pee wet, and then they go on about their day. And then social media, there's literally men out here who like to use social media as a gauge of how to perceive you before actually taking you out. I had a man literally tell me from a dating app he wanted to get my social media because he said that's a sense of getting to know how you carry yourself as a woman. And I'm like, what? My social media grid that I don't post that often on, it's going to tell you what you need to know about me. It's like brain rot. Men who literally think like this, it feels like there's more of them than they're not. You have to find a man at this point with no digital footprint. I think that's the only way. Find a man who hates the dating apps and find a man who is not on social media and cross your fingers that everything else about him seems to be normal, because there's nothing more terrifying than a man who's actively on Instagram and then they are on every single dating app. I've seen men from the dating apps from 2021 when I first moved to Chicago. They're still on there. Same exact photos from 5 years ago. It's so weird. It's so scary. It's so bizarre. And I really feel like there needs to be somehow a class action lawsuit against these apps, or like everyone either needs to download them completely or they need to run out of business, because they've ruined everything. Like, our generation is so cooked, so fried, and I wish dating apps never existed.
The people that they're ruining are black women, making black women, they have more options, unlimited options at that. Because y'all like, oh, I'm just gonna delete these apps. I don't need nobody on a dating app. You just deleted a lot. If dating apps can't help you, you just reduce your dating pool. If you're gonna just avoid dating apps, you just understand you're gonna be exposed to less men. But you're still thinking, oh, it doesn't matter. You think, and what Girl Matt says, if I am exposed to less men, I'm gonna still get a bigger result. Because I'm upset with the result I'm getting on dating apps. It's not me, it's the dating app. I know people that go to the gym for years and never get a result. Is it the gym's fault, or are you doing it wrong? By the way, I'm launching my challenge, the Lose the Gut, Get More Butt Challenge. It launches today. Sign-up start today. Sign up. It's a 6-week program. I'm teaching you guys, it's for anyone who needs to lose at least 20 pounds. If you need to lose at least 20 pounds, it's for you, okay? 4 simple steps on what to do to lose that weight and keep the weight off. Sign up now. Link is in my bio. Okay, moving on. This other woman I want to talk about as well, and this girl's going to go down through her dating experience on the dating app. She's going to get ready with me, GRWM, get ready with me as I go on the dating app. Of course, she has makeup. Of course, she has weave. Of course, she has wine. The Black Girl starter set. So let's watch her video and we're going to respond to it.
We're going on a Hinge date tonight, you guys. I cannot believe it. I have not been on a date in a year. But cheers to that. I swore off men for like a year. I just was not interested in like dating. When you become single, you can get so comfortable. But now that I'm getting older, I'm like, okay, I'm not super old. I'm 28, but I'm like, okay, do you want to get into a relationship? I have to put in effort. Ever seen those funny videos where they're like, a man's not going to just come into your window and come pick you up and be like, hey, I'm your soulmate? I really wish that was me though, because this is actually fun. I haven't got ready for a date in so long. We're going to like a pizza and winery place. Hope I haven't lost my like dating mojo, because I feel like I'm good with like keeping up empty silences, but at the same time I can't like do all the talking. So the guy that I'm going out with, he's not from here. So also I really hope that he's on Aries. After one of my past relationships, I'm never dating Aries again. This is my favorite hack to do when I'm wearing liner, lip stain on. It's a year of me just doing things to get myself out of that comfort zone. This is just for fun, and if something comes out of it, something comes out of it, and if it doesn't, then that's okay. Every person that I've told that I'm going on a date, they're like, oh my god, yay. I'm like, oh, leave me alone. Everyone wants me to date. Really, my mom, she's like, you should probably freeze your egg. How rude is she? How do you guys feel about exchanging like your Instagram with someone right away? I personally don't like doing that. I would rather give someone my phone number first. Like, Instagram is actually a little bit more personal than you think, because they go through and like scroll through your whole life, look at everyone and all the details, and I feel like, what do you guys do? I feel like I don't want to like even have just pre-assume like thoughts about him. We will see, you guys. This is so satisfying taking this off. The best tip is to wear something that you know you already look cute in. I'm just repeating an outfit.
Final look. Wish me luck, guys.
We're going on a
And she's pretty, but she's not in the best shape. You see, she got kind of a bloated stomach a lot. Please, women, for the life of you, stop investing so much in makeup and cosmetics and hit the gym. It's so funny because makeup is a lie. The gym is the truth. So many women is going to trick you into believing they're prettier than what they really are, instead of just earning a better body. You're going to go through the whole hassle of making your skin look healthier than what it really is, instead of just becoming healthier. You literally can't make this up. I see this in myself. I'm like, you have an opportunity. Why have a gut when you don't have to? And they trick you with the high-waisted, the Jesus high-waisted. If it was any lower, you'd see the gut hanging. But these same girls have the ego because they see themselves with the makeup and the clothes that hide their insecurities, and they want to convince you they're a lot prettier than what they really are. But when you strip them down to their birthday suit, they're embarrassed. They're uncomfortable. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Meanwhile, they're judging you left and right. Oh, he don't got a job. Oh, he's not generous. He got all money. He don't pay for the first date. Oh, he took me on a cheap date. Women judge every single thing about you, but then turn around and look at us like, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. It's impressive, man. It really is impressive. It's laughable at this point. Anyway, let's have more. There's more girls talking about their dating app experience. I'm gonna play this video. We're gonna respond to it.
Hinge finally did their big one. So I don't know if it's just me, but I was always very concerned about seeing like someone I'm talking to or a family member on Hinge, because I'm like, I don't want them seeing my profile. I was on there yesterday and I saw this: sync your phone contacts to add to your block list. So basically you can add anyone in your contact, phone book, whatever, and block them so they never see your profile. And that right there has given me so much peace of mind. Goes and caught up too many times where like people were sending me my profile, and it's not like people I'm necessarily talking to, but like, you know, guy friends and whatnot, where I'm like, why'd you have to send me my you wasn't supposed to see that. So I wanted to add, like, if you're someone that's in the closet, and I know a lot of people stray away from making dating profiles because they don't want anyone like of the relatives or like friends to see them, you know, looking for the same sex or anything of the sort. Now this gives you more privacy, which I really appreciate. So good job to Hinge. Hinge finally.
Clearly she's in the closet, or maybe she's just embarrassed because she said she don't want the guy she's talking to know that she's on a dating app. Black women are serial dating on dating apps, and they're complaining that men are not. Oh, you're not on there for something serious. Have you seen the delusion in this entire video? The girls, oh yeah, I'm not here for hookups. I'm not here for hookups. Girls says, oh, it's a dating app. It's the algorithm. The algorithm's racist. We should sue the algorithm. To this girl trying to say she's trying to keep the dating apps away from the guy she's actually talking to. Deceitful, deceitful, deceitful. Anyway, we got more videos of women who think they're just too good for dating apps. Oh my God, I could just delete them. I don't need them. Even though all dating apps are doing is it's like a digital matchmaker. And you get to match. And you get to sit back, be passive, make a beautiful profile for yourself, display what you have to offer. But you know a lot of women don't want to offer nothing, right? Because they are the table. They don't have to bring nothing to the table. They are the table. Whatever the hell that means. Whatever the hell that means. They are the table. When I hear people say they are the table, I'm trying to think to myself, are you paying all the bills? You're the table? Anyway, let's listen to what she has to say and respond to it.
Okay, if y'all been following me for some time, you know that, like, I don't want to say I'm against the dating apps, but no one has persuaded me enough to get on there. Like, my friends, people on TikTok, people on Instagram, they're always like, girl, ain't nothing on them apps. Don't download them. People who have them, they end up downloading it, deleting it, downloading it, deleting it. So I've never been on any dating app whatsoever. But as of last night, I have had a change of heart. So one of my friends' co-worker met this guy on Black Gentry, I think it's called. And they met a couple, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago. And over the holidays, flew her out to where they're from, his country, and proposed to her. And they met on one of them apps y'all told me not to download. Now, is my man on Black Gentry? I don't know. Maybe he's on Bumble. Maybe he's on Hinge. Maybe he's on, what's the other one? Plenty of Fish. I don't know. But I feel like maybe I'm blocking my blessing. Maybe my man is on one of those apps. What do y'all think? Okay, if y'all...
Crazy. I think she just thinks that she gets on an app and someone's going to fly her out to a country they're from and propose to her. Bro, does anyone see how crazy this sounds? Oh, it happened to you? Oh, it happened to me. You know, like as if all these things just exist in a vacuum. That there's no, oh yeah, there's nothing about this girl, her friend, that's any different than you, that's any better than you. You're going to get exactly the same results she gets. That you're going to find a man that's just going to fly you out and propose to you because you want to get married and you like the idea of being flued out. By the way, what country is he from? She didn't say that. It's definitely not America, right? You being flew out of America to go somewhere else to be proposed to you? Yeah, he's trying to get his citizenship in America. That's what he's trying to do. But either way, this idea that, oh yeah, I'm going to just get on dating app and I'm going to get married. I don't got to do no work on my part. I don't got to change nothing about myself. I'm just going to hop on the app and I'm going to get married. And people need to persuade you. She got the Michelin neck. She got the Michelin neck. Rolls in the neck. Michelin neck. And she thinks a man is just going to fly her out. Respectfully. I'm just saying. Respectfully. You think you're too good for the app. I found another example of this. And wait till you hear what she has to say. And we going to take a deep dive into the exact person that's making the comments she's about to make. Anyway, let's listen to what she has to say and we will respond to it.
All right, another day, another tales from the dating app, okay? The dating apps. If you don't know, my name is Zakia. I'm 45, okay? I'm outside. I'm outside having a good time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for no husband. Before all the men find this and start to get into my thing and I don't want a husband, okay? I just want somebody to go outside and have a good time with. You know what I mean? Partake in a little adult activity every now and again when I feel like it, and then you can go home, okay? So let's make that very clear, because when you 45 and you ain't married, I don't want to be. Clock it. Not every woman is looking to be married. Okay, so anywho, on the dating apps, I was asked on 2 dates today. All right, I just canceled one because when I asked the fellow what he did, he said, "What do? I do a lot of things. What do you do?" Excuse me, sir. Say what? Why so defensive? Are you a secret drug dealer? Are you a scammer? It was the end of the day, and I was making conversation because I'm like, okay, the way you're responding, you may have been at work today because you asked me out on a date. You get what I'm saying? You asked me to meet up with you, not the other way around. But during the day, you weren't responding. So I'm thinking you might be at work. So I said, hey, what do you do? I'm trying to see what your time been doing. What do? I do a lot of things. What do you do? Okay. I said, never mind. We're not going to do that. The next guy, had an amazing conversation with him yesterday. And then this morning, he greeted me with, "Good morning, little lady." Sir, I am very much a grown woman. No. And he was also very forthcoming, telling me information that I did not even ask. Sir, this is my first time talking to you. Why are you disclosing all these private details to me? Red flag. How y'all been? How's it been for you ladies outside on the apps? If you're on the apps, if you're outside. We'll try again.
So it's funny to me that women, again, blame the apps, blame the men. This is the men you match with. Nobody can talk to you until you match with them. So the men you find attractive, that find you equally attractive, when you guys both match, you swipe right, he swipes right, you start the conversation, you realize the one dude you said, the first dude you said, you asked him, what does he do? He says, I do a lot of things. You're 45 years old and the men you match with are embarrassed about the work they do. And you think it's them. You don't think it's you. You think it's them. Second guy you matched with that you described in this Tales from the Dating Apps, you thought he was too forthcoming about private information. You're 45 and you want to convince the world you don't want a husband. You know what you're trying to convince the world of? That you got choice. You got agency. No, baby, you can't get a husband. Tell the truth. You want to reject the idea of being married because you know marriage has already rejected you. And we're going to find out why it rejected you. And then look, I don't like to call women out on their BS, but too many women get on God's internet lying. Straight up lying, just lying, right? So I did some investigation and I found this. This lady, who's 45 years old, who don't want to be married, used to be 268 pounds. God bless her soul. And she lost some of the weight. But let's take a look at this video to see where she really at. By the way, she got tattoos all over her body and she's out of shape. I've been telling people for a long time, if you're going to get tattoos on your body, you better be fit. Because you're drawing attention to something that don't even look good. I don't like tattoos, period. I think tattoos make you look dirty. So you're 268 pounds and you got tattoos on you. And you on the internet acting like you're too good for somebody. This lady thinks she's too good for somebody. She lost some weight, but she's still almost 200 pounds. She lost some weight, but she's still almost 200 pounds. Look, I got nothing against big girls. But if you big, the last thing you want to be is 45 and single. At least be overweight in a marriage. Already got your husband. When you got your husband, you were in shape. And you and his goofy ass got out of shape. I don't think people should do this, but people do this all the time. But this lady out of shape with tattoos, a gut, in some underwear, online, showing the world what she's working with. And she feels proud that she's finally below 200 pounds, as if being almost 200 pounds, just slightly below, is a flex. And she wants to show you the little butt she don't got. She's overweight and she got no butt. Again, I got nothing against women who are overweight, out of shape. But I just find it ironic that they come to the internet acting like they're too good for somebody. This is exactly the problem. Our black women are overweight, out of shape, older, 45 years old, and trying to say, I don't want marriage. I don't want to be married. Baby, you couldn't get married if married hit you in the back of your head. I'm just saying. And so it's just tragic because the same girl will go on and pretend like she's too good for somebody. Those men you match with, that the one, the dude that said, I do a lot of things. You know one of the things he does? Women like you. Tattoos all over their body, thinking they're so cool. Oh, I got sleeves, I got tattoos, I'm cool. I followed the crowd, I followed the audience. Everyone's getting tattoos. I got 2 stars on me, man. You should get an L tattoo on your head for loser. You're a freaking loser, okay? And this is why, and I hate to say it, our black women are the least married, least desirable. It ain't the apps. It ain't the algorithm. It's showing up like this, expecting the world when you're not the world. Expecting somebody to serve you. Okay? Just keep that in mind, black ladies. Keep that in mind, okay? I love my black women. I think black women are the most attractive women in their natural state. This is not natural. This lady's eating processed food. She's not eating natural food. She's not eating whole foods, okay? This is what happens when you have a diet of Henny and chicken wings, okay? This is what happens. Let this be a lesson, ladies. Let this be a lesson. Anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos. And I'll see y'all over there.